That's all I gotta say. I've been working on the low. You know, the only good one is the little one, or you know, the older one's too old, or it's always something. But you know what's the greatest satisfaction is winning.
Amado Vargas, Sean Garcia. Like I said, this was going to be a hell of a fight between these two guys, and I personally think a very underrated fight and one of the top fights we had this boxing weekend. Amado Vargas did exactly what he needed to do. There's a few flaws that I seen in Amado Vargas. Nothing that it can't be worked on, but Amado Vargas did everything perfectly. He listened to his team. He listened to his dad. It looked like he had a hell of a training camp. His mindset was there. His dedication was there. His discipline was there. He went to the body well. He mixed up his combinations while his power was there. He pushed the pace, and he broke down Sean Garcia exactly like he said he was going to do. One thing that I did see and one thing that I didn't really like when Amado Vargas was throwing his power shots, they're a little bit too wild, they're a little bit too off, too sloppy. It looks like it was more of a street brawler. It just looked really kind of awkward. But other than that, Amado Vargas did very, very well. And this was, in fact, indeed, an Amado Vargas that we have not seen before, exactly like Fernando Vargas had stated.
You've never seen an Amado Fernando Vargas like you're going to see this weekend. I promise you, this Saturday. I promise you.
I'm so proud of my brother. Honestly, just even conversations, he's like, hey bro, don't talk about that.
Knocking dudes
Right
down
now.
and sparring.
Sean Garcia. I knew we weren't going to get the best version of Sean Garcia. I wasn't, like I said in my last video, I wasn't too sure exactly where his game plan was at, where his head was at. I know the Garcias are going through a lot. I'm not going to talk about it, but I believe even if we still got the best version of Sean Garcia, I still don't believe the way Amado Vargas, how focused he was, the pressure that he put on, the way he mixed up his combinations, his power, his speed, his conditioning. I still don't believe Sean Garcia would have got past this Amado Vargas.
I was just overwhelmed with everything, but you know, I fought. He caught me with good shots, but I kept pushing, and the ref thought I had enough. I mean, it happens. He was the better man tonight. I make no excuses. I gotta say, the nerves got to me like crazy. Yeah. I've never fought in front of like all those people. You know, I fought under like my brother's card, but I was in the beginning, so it wasn't really mine. But that energy, that aura, it was like, I know, but it was his moment. It wasn't mine. So this was my moment. I was scared.
And I thought this was going to be Sean Garcia's downfall, depending on how well he was going to block out the noise, how well his training camp went. This was going to determine the fight. Like I said, this takes nothing away from Amado Vargas. Once you sign that contract, your job is to come in the best version of yourself inside that ring. And I thought this was going to be Sean Garcia's downfall with everything that was just going on. And I'm not taking anything away from Sean. After everything that Sean Garcia is going through, he still showed up to fight, and we have to give him absolute credit for that, for not pulling out the fight. And they made this fight an explosion fight, a jam-packed fight. I thought a super underrated fight and one of the top fights we had in boxing. Let me know what you guys think about the performances, Sean's performance, Amado's performance, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.